When I completed my grade 12, I went back in the village to go and stay with my parents. My parents had no money to take me to college. I ended up my whole life in the village doing farming. My parents were just simple farmers. They had nothing. One day I came back from the farm. I was looking dirty, dressed on rags, smelling sweat, and I was very tired. Shortly, I saw a beautiful car coming in the village. It was my friend, my old schoolmate. He came to see his parents with money and material. My heart was broken because I had nothing to offer to my parents as a grown-up man. Shortly, I approached this man, a friend of mine, and said, "Brother, how are you?" He said, "Oh, Joseph, it's you." I said, "Of course, sir, it's me. What are you doing here?" I said, "This is home, brother." He said, "Oh, but you're too young to stay in the village." I said, "There is nothing that I can do, brother. It's okay, I'm fine." He said, "No. Talk to your parents, we are going together." I said, "Oh, thank God." I told my parents and said, "Mom, Daddy, I'm going with my friend in the city. You know, life here is hard. And, I can't survive. I'm growing old. And see, my mates are doing fine." And he said, "Okay." My father said, "Okay, you have my blessings." And my mother said, "It is well, son. You can go." And I left. When I reached the city, my friend did nothing for me. I was moving from point A to point Z looking for a job, and there were no jobs around. One day, I received a call from this company I applied for. And the gentleman said, "Come for interviews first thing tomorrow morning." And I went there. This gentleman said, "Are we expecting you, sir?" I said, "Of course, sir. You called me yesterday for interview." He said, "Can you get out of my office? We are not expecting you." He said, "Sir, you called me." He said, "Can you get out of my office before I call the security guard to come and kick you out?" I said, "I'm sorry, sir." And I left. I was wondering, what have I done wrong? Am I not looking good? I went back home to my friend, and I found my friend with his girlfriend watching TV. I said, "Oh, Joseph, you are here. In fact, I was waiting for you. Look, brother, my girlfriend is very uncomfortable seeing you around here. And mind you, next month, my girlfriend and I are getting married. So fix yourself, brother, and get out of my house. You are a man." And I said, "But brother, I'm trying to look for a job." He said, "I don't care. You are a man, fix yourself and get out." Oh no. And I was taking a walk around the street. Shortly, I received a call from my father. And my father said, "Joseph, how are you? It's been long. Hope you are doing fine, my son." I said, "Daddy, I'm okay. But things are not well here. I'm still trying." He said, "I just called to remind you that your mother is sick. And we need money to take your mother to the hospital." I was like, "Oh God, what am I going to do?" My father said, "Don't worry. We'll ask people in the village to help us with a bicycle since we don't have transport money." Oh God. And I was all alone somewhere crying. And I saw a woman coming with a basket, carrying a basket of oranges. And she approached me and said, "Sir, why are you crying?" I said, "Mama, life is hard. I'm planning to kill myself. I hold no value to this world." This woman said, "Oh, come on. Look, I'm a widow. I lost my husband 2 years ago. He was the only man who was there for me. I have no parent, no relative. I have no one around me. Come on, get up. Get one orange and eat. Everything will be okay. Everything will be all right. And I was thinking, this is a widow who is motivating me, who is encouraging me. She lost everything. She lost everyone. And I was like, I think everything will be okay. She left. Shortly, I received a call from the same company where I applied. They say, oh, sir, please come. We are waiting for you. And I went back there. Said, it's you. I said, yes. Said, oh, okay. Sorry, we made a mistake. Please, sir, forgive us. No interviews, nothing. You have a job. And that's how I got a job. And that's how I started working. Sometimes you might think you are going through a lot. There are people who are going through terrible situation. Remember that widow who lost everyone and everything. Sometimes encourage yourself. Life is tough. If you find value in this video, share, follow, and like. Together, we can change the world.